Happy afternoon, children. I hope you are all fine and safe. Yes, in the last class, we have discussed our question paper. Yes or no? We have discussed up to 29, choose it. Now we are going to continue that. Clear, children? Okay. Look at here, what is our 30th question? Pick one material from the following which is completely soluble in water. So, among these, you have to select which is completely soluble in water. So, what is the first option? Chalk powder, tea leaves, glucose, sawdust. So, whether chalk powder is completely soluble? No. Tea leaf, they are solids, they don't get dissolved. Yes, the one which is completely soluble in water is glucose. What is it, children? Glucose. Coming to the next question. The materials that allow light to pass through them are called. Sorry. The materials that allow light to pass through them. Yes, based on this, they are classified into three types. Yes or no? What are they? Transparent, translucent, and opaque. So, the materials which allow light to pass through them are called. What is the answer, children? Yes, very good. They are transparent. What is the answer for this question? Transparent. Now 32nd, look at here. An oily thin paper, an oily thin paper sheet will be. So paper is an opaque material. What is it? Paper is an opaque material. So when the paper is dipped or oil is applied on that paper, what happens to that paper, children? While making a pinhole camera, I said you an idea, yes or no? So, to have a translucent material, so apply some oil on the paper. So, the paper now behaves as a translucent material. I said you are not, children? Yes. So, look at here. An oily thin paper sheet will be transparent, translucent, opaque, or none of this. Yes, what is the answer? Very good. So, it is translucent. Okay. Now, next one. So, which of the following is insoluble in water? What is it? Insoluble. So, what is the first one? Alcohol. No, alcohol is soluble in water. And then sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is nothing but the salt which we use. Okay. So, it is also soluble in water. And the next one. What is it? Coconut oil. Whether coconut oil dissolves in water? Just check it out once, okay? So, take some oil and pour it in some water and then check it. So, the coconut oil is not soluble in water due to the density difference. The coconut oil has more density than the water. So, it is not soluble. Okay, children. Now, next one. Look at here. What is it? Sugar. Yes, sugar is soluble in water. So, what is the correct answer? It is coconut oil. Coconut oil is insoluble in water. Now, shall we move on to the next one? Okay. Look at here. Match the options given below with material from which they could be made. Okay. So, these objects from which materials they are made up of, you need to match that. So, what is the first one? Book. Book is made from glass, paper, plastic or leather. Yes, how the books are made? Yes, the books are made from paper. So, for the first one, what is the answer? It is option 2. And look at the next one, tumbler. Yes, tumblers are made up of glass and also they are made up of plastic. But here, now we will move to the next one and see this, okay? Shoes. Yes, shoes are made up of leather. Toys are made up of plastic. So, tumbler is made up of glass. So, book, the answer is paper. And then for tumbler, it is plastic. Okay. Sorry, tumbler, it is glass. And shoes, leather. Toys, plastic. So, the answer is option 4. Okay. Okay, children, shall we move to the next one? Okay, look at here. Read the following statements and assertion carefully. Okay, read the following statements carefully and choose the correct option. What is the assertion given here? In solids, the atoms are arranged very close to each other. I had taught you about the arrangement of atoms in solid, liquid and gases. Yes or no? Yes. So, in solid, liquid and gases, the atomic arrangement is how? Yes. In solid, the atoms are arranged very close to each other. In liquids, they are loosely packed, and in gases, the atoms are very much loosely packed. So, look at the reason, children. The compressibility of solid is not possible. Yes. Whether we are able to compress this mouse, children? No. So, because it is a solid. Okay. So, look at here. Both. So, the statement 1 is true and it is the correct explanation also. So, look at here. The options both A and R. That is the assertion and reason are true. But R is not the correct explanation of A. No, it is the correct explanation. So, the answer is option 2. Both A, that is the assertion and reason are correct. R is the correct explanation of A. Now, coming to the next one. Which of the following will sink in water? Which of the following will sink in water? Here, I said you right about sinking and floating of materials. So, which one would sink in water? Your options are iron nail, dry leaves, boat, feather. So, what about iron nail? What is the density of it? Yes. So, its density is more. And then dry leaves? No, leaves would float on water. Yes, boat also used to float and feathers also float on water. So, which is the correct answer here, children? Very good. So, it is option A, iron nail. Now, the next one. Read the following statements carefully and choose the correct option. What is the assertion given here? If a person is thrown in Dead Sea, he floats on the surface of water. Whether the statement is true or false, children? If you are thrown in sea, what happens? We would sink. Yes or no? But if we are thrown in Dead Sea, what happens? If we are thrown in Dead Sea, we used to float. We do not sink when we are thrown on Dead Sea. Yes or no? Why? What is the reason behind this? Yes, very good. So, the salt content in Dead Sea is very high compared to the other seas. So, what is the reason here? The salt content of Dead Sea is very low. So, they have said here, what they have said is, a person used to float in Dead Sea. The reason for that floating, they said, is, the salt content is very low. Whether the salt content of Dead Sea is very low? No. The salt content of Dead Sea is very high compared to the other seas. So, what is here? The assertion is correct, but the reason here is wrong. Yes or no? Both A and R are true. No, whether both are true? No. R is false. And look at here, both A and R are true. No, this option is also not applicable. Coming to the next, third one, A is true, R is false. Yes, the assertion is true, but the reason is false. And A is false, R is true. No, A is a true one. Shall we go to the next one? Look at here. The formula for density is, what is the formula to find the density of object? Whether it is mass by volume, mass into volume, volume by mass or mass plus volume. What is the answer, children? First, tell me what is mean by density. Yes, very good. The answer is option A, mass by volume. The formula for density is mass by volume. Shall we go to the next question? butter paper is. Butter paper, not butter. Butter paper is transparent, translucent, opaque, or none of this. What is your answer? Yes, very good. It is translucent. A butter paper is a translucent material. And coming to the last objective type, the process of separating fiber from the stem is called. We have seen different processes: combing, ginning, retting. Yes or no, children? And then here the process of separating fiber from stem is called as fiber from stem. Very good. The answer is retting. Retting is the process of separation of fibers from the stem of plant. But hand picking is used in cotton. Combing is separation of seeds. And ginning is also separation of cotton seeds from cotton balls. Now we are going to discuss these three questions. Define weaving. Yes, what is meant by weaving, children? What is the main point which must be there? Yes, note it down. Weaving is the process of cloth production. That is protection of fabrics. Here, interlacing of two threads or two yarns. What is the important point here? Two sets of yarns are involved. So this is the key point for this question. Okay. Define weaving is nothing but weaving is a process of production of textile or fabrics. I am telling my own. Okay. I am not telling which is there as it is in the book. If you understand, you can write it by your own. So here this process involves interlacing of two different sets of yarns. Okay, children. That's all. That is enough for 2 marks. And what is motion? Explain the types of motion. What is motion? Explain the types of motion, and the marks allotted is only 3 marks. So first you have to write the definition of what is meant by motion. Motion is nothing but if there is a change in place or position with respect to time is called as motion. If an object changes its position or distance. Position or distance with respect to time. What is the point to be noted that with respect to time is called as motion. What are the types of motion we have discussed here? Yes, they are rectilinear and then circular, oscillatory motion. So just write motion, make a 3 columns and write what are the types. What is it types? Yes, rectilinear, periodic and then oscillatory. You can also write some other also. Random motion, vibratory motion also you may write. It's not a problem. Okay. And next one. Explain any 5 properties of material with an example. Any 5 properties. Yes. What is the first property? Appearance, hardness, float or sink, soluble or insoluble and then transparency. So not just to write only the names of the headings. So you must write appearance. What is the explanation of that appearance? So what is that appearance? Yes. The external appearance like size, shape, color. Based on this, they are divided into 2 types. They are lustrous and non-lustrous. This is enough. Okay. And coming to the next one. What is it? Hardness. The ability of material to withstand scratches is called as hardness. So based on this, they are divided into 2 types. They are hard materials and soft materials. For hard, write one example, and for soft, write one example. Okay. Not just writing only the heading and one example. You have to explain what is it. Then only you are able to get 5 marks. Clear, children? And then soluble. The material which are soluble are called as soluble material. And write one example. And for insoluble also write one example. And the materials which float due to the density. And for that also write one example. And coming to the last, transparency. The materials which allow light to pass through them are called as transparent materials. And write one example. That's all. That is enough. No need to write too much. Okay.